For that, you basically only need these two cards, the True Sun God and the Millennium Revelation. How this works, you activate the True Sun God and search via the True Sun God. You can add to your hand one card that mentions the Winged Dragon of Ra, and you add to your hand the Ancient Chant. Then you activate the Ancient Chant and you add to your hand one Winged Dragon of Ra. Then this stays on the field, that's permanent, that goes to the grave. I put it aside for now. Then I activate Millennium Revelation, uses its first effect. I can discard a Divine Beast monster, which we just added to our hand via Ancient Chant. And then we can add to our hand Monster Reborn from our deck or graveyard. So I'm gonna send the Raw to the graveyard, so I put it aside now. Add to our hand Monster Reborn, then we activate the second effect. We can send discard Millennium Revelation to the graveyard, and in this turn we can special summon the Winged Dragon of Ra with Monster Reborn, ignoring its summoning conditions. So we do that, activate Monster Reborn, special summon the Winged Dragon of Ra from the grave. Keep in mind you cannot activate its effect to get so it won't get a decay or whatever, but of course you can activate its another effect, pay 1000 life to destroy one card on the field, but you won't do that. So this goes to the grave. Then we activate the second effect of the True Sun God. We can either send this card, the True Sun God, or one Immortal Phoenix from our deck to the graveyard, and if we do that we can send one Winged Dragon of Ra we control to the graveyard, and that's it. And we're gonna do that, and we send from our deck the Immortal Phoenix to the grave, and then we send our Winged Dragon of Ra we control to the grave. And then of course if the Winged Dragon of Ra leaves the field and hits the graveyard, Immortal Phoenix's effect activates in the graveyard. And the awesome thing is this effect discards effects activation and its summoning activation and its summoning and whatever. Nothing this card does can be negated. And no one can respond, so your opponent cannot even activate any cards to that. And you special summon the Immortal Phoenix, and that's it. You have Immortal Phoenix in one turn. And you can use its effect. It's not once per turn. You can pay 1000 life, and you can send one monster on the fields to the graveyard. So Zeus Divine Arsenal, Zeus light version, kind of. And of course you can attack with 4000, unaffected by anything. And in the end phase, he has to go to the grave again, but then you can special summon one Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode from your hand, deck, or graveyard. And in the next turn you can start this all over again. And another thing I want to add is you can also play all that stuff we talked about earlier with opening of the Spirit Gates. Why? Because, as you hopefully remember, we sent that to the graveyard. Okay, so we have right now no further access to this card, but with opening of the Spirit Gates, it says if we control, this card says that, if we control a level 10 monster, we can add a permanent spell from our graveyard back to our hand. So, and not in the end phase, of course, that's not possible. So if we successfully special summon the Immortal Phoenix before we go into a battle phase, we activate the opening of the Spirit Gates because we now control a level 10 monster, and add the Millennium Revelation back to our hand. And then we go into battle phase, and then end phase, of course, and so on and so on. And then this one is here, and you have again this card in your hand. So because it's very important, it's a searcher for Monster Reborn, so I guess it needs no further explanation that this is very powerful. And you can start even that over and over again. You can, if you have another Winged Dragon of Ra, you can discard that one and activate this again, send that to the grave, allow Winged Dragon of Ra to be special summoned via Monster Reborn. And then you special summon your Winged Dragon of Ra, and then you activate again opening of the Spirit Gates, and you can add back to your hand this card again, and over again. So you're never gonna lose this card. Of course, you can also do that with the True Sun God. If you have already this one in the graveyard and you want to use this effect, then you have to send this one to the grave and the Winged Dragon of Ra to special summon that. But then in the next turn you won't be able to do that. But with that card you are. You can activate opening of the spirit gates, add this card back to your hand. You can then activate it again, of course, and you can search again any card that mentions the Winged Dragon of Ra. So sometimes even this would be better than the Millennium Revelation, but it's up to you. You know what you want to play. I hope so. Yeah, so much to that. Yes, and nothing more to talk about. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.